Hello there everybody, and welcome to a DAO mod showcase. I will showcase two mods today. One of them is the AssassinCraft mod, and the other one is the smart moving mod. The reason I'm doing them together is because they're kind of connected. You know how in Assassin's Creed you parkour a lot and this kind of stuff. And the smart moving mod is pretty much what it does. If you're wondering why I'm showcasing two so old mods on a so old Minecraft version, this is 1.7.10, if you're wondering, that's because I have created that a long time ago, but for some reason I never actually made the video. So, just to let you know, if you're wondering, all the items and people, NPCs and in the Internet Dimension are from AssassinCraft mod, and the thing that smart moving adds is just animations and movements that are not normal in the game. So let's start. We'll start with the outer stuff. Over here we have outer hood and outer body armor. They are crafted like that, you can see. And we have the legs and the boots over here. You can see the crafting recipes. Also, there are the throwing knives, which are crafted like that. You need leather and iron, and you get two of them. I don't know why it is not just one, like the, that two stuff, and you get one throwing knife. It's made like that, but I won't judge. Let's put the armor on. You can see how I look now. And also we have the outer sword, which cannot be crafted. It can be obtained by other means, which I will go through later on. So, in this mod you can actually climb. You need to set yourself a grab key. And for me it's V. By default it's control, but it's kind of conflicting because also sprinting uses control. So I made it the V key, which I think is kind of easy because sometimes you need to click both it and space to jump. Sometimes you need only one of them, and I think it's kind of easy to use your thumb to click either both or only one of them. So, using this mod you can actually climb to high blocks. If you hold the grab button, you can see the animation how my arms go up, and when I'm holding W I start climbing forward. Also, of course, you can jump and grab, being higher. If you're just holding it, you get to the bottom part, like it's only 2, so it's not noticeable. But if it's higher, you can get to the lowest part possible, and you won't drop, you'll just hang. And obviously, if you hold the shift key, you won't go down, you just hold like that. Another feature of that mod is you can crawl. If you hold the grab button and then shift, absolutely nothing happened. Why did that? Oh, I'm sorry, it's the other way around. You have to hold the shift key and then click the grab key. You don't need to hold the grab key, you just need to click it and you go down. Now, right now I'm holding all the shift. That's the only button that is needed to stay down. If I let go of shift, obviously I get on my feet. So if I'm on the ground and I'm walking towards a block, I can't obviously climb it. But if I actually hold the grab button as well, I will do some, strange animation. I think for me it's kind of strange how I crawl upwards, and I will go up on the block. On first person you can see how you're lower to the ground. Now let's get through some enemies from the AssassinCraft mod. There we go. Just throwing some random weapons, just to show how they work. I'm not going to go through stuff they drop, because I'm probably going to get to them later. Over here you can see the ATO stuff. When you only have one of the items, you can still check, as you can see here, the stats of the other parts of the armor. To make the darker type, which is showcased up there, all you need to do is change the iron with ink sac. The white tool is the same, just place an ink sac on the place of the iron ingot. So the hood, the body, you can see how they are crafted. The legs and the boots as well are crafted like that. Now, if you have the body armor, you can make capes. So, to make capes, by the way, I'm sorry if I'm reading something wrong. I haven't played Assassin's Creed for, I don't know, 4 years or something, so my reading of the stuff might be wrong, so please don't get triggered by that. To make capes, you need 3 wool at the top, and depending on the cape, you need different coloring stuff. For example, if you want the plain cape, it's just an ink sac in the middle row. If you add ink sac and dandelion in the middle row, you get an auditor cape. And if it's rose red, you get the Medici cape. And if it's lapis lazuli, you get the Venetian cape. Again, sorry if I'm reading that wrong. Then you combine that cape with the body armor, whichever cape you prefer, and you'll get this stuff. I don't know if it will work for you, but for some reason, for me, it doesn't seem to work. When I put it on, let me just remove that stuff. When I put it on, it's always facing like that way. So like when I'm like that, it's fine. Whatever else I'm in, it just keeps facing that way, and I'm spinning around in it. Maybe it worked for you, maybe it won't, I do not know. So I won't use them, but I wanted to show them to you. I don't know why the item is that detailed in here, while the other is just, you know, pixels, like that, very detailed. But yes, so I'll take that stuff. If it doesn't fly off, well, I suppose I won't take that stuff. I'll just take the regular ones. You can see how they look like there. Also, to make hidden blade, you need 4 leather and 3 iron ingots like that. And the dagger is a stick and iron ingot, which seems to be the crafting recipe for a lot of daggers from a lot of different mods. So I suppose if you have some other mod, it might give you the other blade, and if you want actually that one, you can just go to creative mode, take away an iron ingot and a stick and give yourself the dagger. But yes, obviously because it's a dagger, it has 50% additional attack speed, so it's faster, but it takes less damage, which makes sense. Now the outer sword and the hidden blade do the same damage, so I'll just keep the blade. You know how the blade works, you can hide it by right clicking, and like that it's just the strength of a punch, and if you right click again it shows, and this way it deals 10 attack damage. So if you want to grab on 3 blocks high wall, obviously you can jump and grab, and you can climb onto it. Now, what if you have a 4 block high wall? Obviously, if you just jump and grab, nothing will happen because the wall is too high. But there is something called a charge jump in that mod. If you hold the shift and the space button together and then let go, you can just let go of the space, just let go of the shift, or of both, of course. It wouldn't really matter. You jump 2 blocks high, and like that, obviously you can grab. As I told you, when you're holding the grab button, you won't drop. You'll just go down to the lowest part and still stay hanging. Now, if you're hanging like that from a wall, you can start holding shift and then press space, and that will throw you away from the wall. As you can see, now I'm holding only shift. Well, if I go down, I drop because I'm not holding the grab button. I'm holding only shift, and then I press jump, and it throws me away from the wall. I'll go into first person to show it like that as well. Also, when you're charging jumps, you shouldn't be moving if you're charging jump and moving. But as you can see above the armor, it gets charged, and if you're moving, it stops. So you need to stand in one place, jump, and then you can grab. You can move in the air, of course. One more jump just to show you in first person. And now let's get to fighting some. Just throw some knives at them and jump down there to fight. Fuck, I think I'm gonna die. Yes, okay, I'm sorry for that. Just let me get back to that place where I... Also, you can see I have an actual energy in the above the hunger bar, which if I'm sprinting and I continue holding shift, it will drain and I will run faster. Also, if I'm sprinting and jumping, it drains it. I can also hold control while I'm... Don't kill me, please. Thank you. I can also hold control while I am climbing something that will make me climb it faster. Like I'm climbing and I'm holding control to climb faster. Now, if you want to slide, it's pretty much like the crawling, except you need to start sprinting. And when you're sprinting, obviously, if you first hold shift, you slow down, so it wouldn't work. You need, I don't know why it is made the different order, the other order. You need to be sprinting, hold the grab button, and then hold shift. When you start holding shift, you can stop holding the grab button, it doesn't really matter, it doesn't make any difference. And once the momentum is done, you start crawling regularly. I believe on different ground you can slide for longer or shorter distances. For example, on ice should be quite longer, or at least it would make sense. Not 100% sure though. Over here we have the Edward Kenway legs and boots. They are crafted like that. I don't know why the boots have leather only on one of the shoes. For me it makes no sense, but the crafting recipe is there. And yeah, this is his armor. I'll just put it on. And here I will show you the ranged weapons. So, to fire a gun, obviously you need bullets, which are crafted with 4 iron ingots and a gunpowder in the middle, and it gives you 8 bullets. To craft a gun you need 6 iron ingots in that shape. The gun though can't be used only by itself. You need to make it into a hidden gun, which is made by combining a hidden blade and a gun, and that will give you a hidden gun. The other ranged weapon is the crossbow, which needs sticks and 2 strings. Now, obviously the crossbow needs bolts. To make bolts, you need to use the same items that you need to make the arrows, except in different shape. So the arrows are crafted in a straight vertical line. You know, feather on the top. Flint on the top, stick in the middle, and feather on the bottom. To make a bow, you need to add flint in the upper left corner, stick in the middle, and feather on the bottom right corner. And each time you make this, it gives you 4 bows. Again, you don't need to have it in here, as most stuff works. Also, if you have if the hole, which is 1 block wide, is higher and not on the ground level, of course you can just start crawling and start crawling and climb it. But also there is a way to jump and get onto the ground. It's kind of hard, sometimes I can't actually do it. Ow. But sometimes it works. So the gun is pretty powerful, it needs like 2 hits to kill an enemy, and the crossbow is pretty powerful as well. Like, yeah, I don't think it's 6 only, it says it's 6, but I think it's more. Okay, now let's try to get out there without being killed. Okay, I was killed. Oh, I killed them without getting out there, which wasn't my intention, but yeah, whatever. Over here we have the syringes. To make syringe you need 2 iron ingots on the top and on the bottom, and in the middle you need a glass. And to craft it into a something, you can craft either medicine or poison. So, to craft both you need water bucket on the top and the syringe on the bottom. And in the middle, if you want medicine, you should add mushroom stew, and if you want poison, you should add fermented spider eye. The medicine heals you to full health and cures you of any negative effects: poison, wither, hunger, slow move speed, and weakness. The poison, obviously the medicine you stick into yourself, and the poison you throw at someone. It poisons the enemy player or NPC. They will slowly die with poison, wither, hunger, slow move speed and weakness. So a crap ton of negative effects. I'll take these ones as well. Over here we have the tomahawk, which is crafted like that. And we have the regular bomb, which is crafted like that. Gunpowder, sand and iron ingots. What do I not need? For example, I'll remove the hidden blade. To this mod, also you can climb ladders just if your top part is facing the ladder. You don't need to have ladder at every block. You don't need only ladder at your feet. You can either have on your feet or on your head. Obviously, if you charge jump over here, you still won't reach it, but if you're holding the grab button, you'll have no problem grabbing on that ladder. As you can see, I grab onto the ladder. So now now someone will shoot me off. Yep. I threw a bomb at them though, so let's just... yeah, okay, they're fighting each other. Like, I made a lot, so it's kinda hard to survive if I'm alone down there. That's why I just leave some of them kill each other. And now I go down. They're kind of powerful, especially if you're not wearing any for fuck's sake. Especially if you're not wearing any armor, you're like 2 hits from most of them, and like the weakest ones might be 3 hits. Which I think is a bit too powerful, but I don't know. Maybe they're just me, I don't know. Let's just fight some more. No, don't die, please. Okay, good. I have 6 ranged me, as you probably noticed. Let's just take care of some of them. Yeah. Like the dagger, I really like it the most. It's doesn't deal as much damage, but it still does the job, and it's quite faster than the rest, which is really of big importance, which is the fastest. Now, to get to the Assassin's Creed dimension, you need to craft a portal of the nether portal shape, except you need a stone, and to light it, you need the Animus dimension key, which is crafted like that with iron ingots and some diamonds. Now, before I get to that, I want to show you about the vines, to talk to you a bit about the vines. You know, in the regular Minecraft, you can, to climb ladders, to climb vines, you need to have block over here. Other than that, you can't actually climb them. You can just use them to go down slower, or you can hold shift and, grab onto them at some part, but you can't actually climb them upwards. Using this mod, you can grab onto them, and you see how like that I'm grabbed. Like holding shift just leaves me in one place, and holding grab you actually goes down. And when you're grabbed, again, if you walk forward, you go just through them. But if you don't see anything. If I actually hold space, I start climbing upwards. So yeah, I'll just light the portal now, and this is the dimension of Assassin's Creed. I will talk about it a bit more later. A few more moves to go now. So if you have that kind of slabs or stairs with the open part towards you, you can just grab onto them. Obviously can't climb anywhere because you won't get anywhere, you just can't climb half a block upper and lower, but not really to get you anywhere. You can just walk to the side though. Also, you can use fences to climb upwards. As you can see, the animation is like that. If you actually reach a part like that, you'll see there is... I'm sorry. There is a hole for a moment. You can, while you're climbing, you can just jump and it gets you over the hole. The same thing works for iron bars as well. Now, the other thing, if you're have iron, if you're using iron bars, you can actually, oh shit, okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. You can grab on top of them. I'm sorry for that fall. So, to do that, obviously, if you're holding only the grab button and nothing else, you start going down. If you're holding only the shift button, you won't be able to turn around because you'll fall. I won't show you right now because I don't have much health and I might die. So I don't want to run this way again. But if, for fuck's sake. But yeah, if you're, so you need to hold both the shift button and the grab button, and then you can turn around. You shouldn't hold W because obviously while you're turning around, at some point you're looking that way, and if you go forward that way, you just jump off. And so now I am grabbed to the top. I like the animation of that, like it's, you're twisting yourself a bit. The same thing with the top part can be used. There are only two blocks which this works with. One of them is the iron bars and the other one is the trapdoor. If the trapdoor is opened or is placed to the upper part, we can place the trapdoors to the upper part of the block or to the lower. If it's placed to the upper part, it won't work. Neither if the trapdoor is actually opened. As you can see, I'm right now clicking V, nothing happens. And to be like that, you click V and you grab onto it and start going forward. Now, there is a way to actually jump head first. I don't really know the use of that, but I don't know, I kinda like the animation. You need to be sprinting first, and after you're sprinting, you should hold both the grab button and the jump button, and as you can see, it charges down there, and then you still need to be holding the grab button, but let go of the jump button. And you jump like that, head first, you dive. There's also new animation for swimming. If you're underwater, it's like that, and if you're on top, the animation is different, which is cool, I think. If you're the head diving jumps, the longer your momentum, your momentum can be longer, obviously, I'm sorry for talking bullshit. If your momentum is higher and if you have run for longer, you can actually jump, your jump leads you to longer distances face first. Also, you take more damage doing that. That's why I don't really know what's the point of that, but it's kinda cool, so maybe it's just the animation, yeah, that's probably the point. Also, if you double click sideways or to the back, you can see you make these little jumps. There are 2 blocks, but it's kinda hard to jump actually 2 blocks, because you need to really be on the edge, and you jump like that. As you can see, if I'm a bit to the inner part, I can't jump there. I need to be really to the edge and then jump, and even that sometimes doesn't work. To the back is the same. And yeah. Forward obviously is sprinting, so it's not going to jump. So now it's in creative mode. The flying has different animation and use as well. In the normal vanilla Minecraft, if you're flying in some direction, no matter which way you are facing, your y-axis or your height above the ground stays the same. So if you might be looking down, but you're still going the same height, still in the same height. Using this mode, right now I'm clicking only W. As you can see, I'm going up and down no matter of that. Space and shift still work for going up and down. Like right now I'm holding space and W, and right now I'm holding shift and W. It still works, but also you're moving like that. I don't really like that. I mean, it's kind of fun to just fly around with, but for example, when you're building something, like when I was building that, I was like below it and I was just clicking to place blocks, and if I was in one axis I would just click, 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 click. But right now I was just going down, and this was kind of hard to make, but this was still fun. So the animation, you pretty much are flying like Superman, and you know, up, down, wherever you're going. And if you stop flying in any direction, you just start floating there, and from Superman you become Jesus. When you're like that, you're obviously only one block high, tall. Your height is only one block, or you're one block tall. And you can, okay, I shouldn't have landed. You can fly very low. It's kinda hard if you want actually to go through something that's only one block wide, but it's possible. Obviously, if you stop, you actually become 2 block high, which is kind of interesting. You're like that, and then you stop flying, and you land, how you're not landed in the same spot. Other than that, also when you're flying lower, you have the sprinting animation, as if you were sprinting, which I like. Also, I really love it above the water, how there are water drops flying over around me. And yeah, now I'll just fly around and show you some stuff from the AssassinCraft dimension. There are these chests at random places, which give this kind of coin bags, and the scrolls of Romulus, which have 6 parts, and over here there are 2 4s, 1 6, and 2 5s. The chest was like that. I didn't place anything in it. It was like that from the beginning. Also, you have an AssassinCraft inventory. I think the default button was I made it into P because it was conflicting with something from the smart moving mod. And you can throw your bags in here. You can have a crap ton of them. I don't know why could you possibly need that amount of coin bags, but yeah. Now we'll get to the next thing. In the world, there are randomly the hay stacks. You know how in the game you can just hide in them and sneak attack from someone? Well, in here you can do that as well. We just spawn someone to show you how he doesn't actually see you. Like, I'm in trading now, so he doesn't obviously attack me. I'll just go into survival now, and as you can see, if I'm in it, okay, if I was in it, they didn't see me. Right now they saw me. But if I jump in here, oh, okay, it didn't. I think if I hide properly, they should be able not to see me. Okay, they have no idea how to use hay. Let me just leave one of them. I didn't mean to do that. And now if I hide, I believe... Am I with him? Yeah, he just comes towards me but doesn't attack me. I know... Oh shit, I just broke it. Well, yeah, you saw how it worked. Let me just repair that in a second and carry on showing you stuff. There are 2 more things in this world. There are randomly spawned blacksmith shops, which I'll show you in just a second. Just let me reach it. They look like that, the wooden buildings. The one side is opened. You can check them in. They have an anvil, one forge, and a crafting table. A forge, not unforge. And there's a blacksmith inside, which you can trade just like a normal villager. That's why you need the coin bags. You can trade a crap ton of swords, which pretty much no differences. The difference is the attack damage, and some of them are short blades, which give you attack speed. That's pretty much it. I'll just pull out my coins to buy something random. That's out there, so that's why it's that expensive. And I'll just, yeah, whatever, something. And yeah, you can use these swords you can buy from here. And the last thing, but not the least, is this kind of dungeons. They totally flood the terrain around them and place torches. Also, when you're kind of near them, they'll tell you when they spawn. Like they will say in the chat, it will say something like a dungeon of Romulus at whatever coordinates, and you can go to there and actually check it out. Also, all these blocks, the bottom, the walls, the floor, not the bottom, the floor, the walls, the bars, the doors in survival mode are totally unbreakable. They are like bedrock. So the only way to get to that chest is if you have all the 6 scrolls, and combining them will give you the key of Romulus, which gives the full message. We have taken it and set it back behind the iron door. 6 keys unlock it, spread amongst our brothers. Each shall be said to come from Romulus, and they will worship it. And once you have that key, you can open the door, which consumes the key, so you can only use it once, which kind of bothers me, because one door is open and the other is not, so I'll just destroy them. As I said, in survival you cannot destroy them, they're just in creative. And here you have full set of Ezio Brutus armor. You have the legs, the boots, the hood and the body, and also you have a dagger of Brutus. All of the actual dungeons give only that stuff, the Ezio Brutus armor and sword. That armor is actually pretty extremely powerful actually. I'll just show you in a second. Let me just spawn a crap ton of these guys. Oh, also there's a deer, I didn't show it. That's not much, just some deers flying, like they can be found in this dimension. I think they can be found also in the overworld, unless when I saw them it was some kind of conflict, because I was using as always a lot of mods. Okay, it's good. I always confuse the two, like mobs, they're, I don't know, like very same Let me just spawn a crap ton of these guys. I could skip that part, but whatever, you know, like, I'm halfway done, so might as well just talk some bullshit while you watch me place all these guys. Now just become survival mode, and you see, like, it almost deals me nothing. Like, they rape me, and right now I've lost just like, if I was wearing no armor I would have been 2 hits, and right now I'm just lost 2 hearts. Like, the blade is not unpowerful, but it's not really that powerful as well, you know. I still haven't killed anyone, but they can do anything to me. Like, I mean, I think they'll kill me first, because I'm almost doing no damage and there are like a million of them, but still you get the point. I'll just get out of here now. And okay, that was pretty much the mod. I just want to show you some interesting. Also, like, using that is pretty fun, just flying around, you know, through caves and some other natural places. At least for me, it's really fun just flying around, trying not to hit anything, but flying really close to you. Not like that. Over here we have a destroyed blacksmith house, a chest and a haystack. Which is kind of interesting how 3 of the 4 stuff that spawn in this world have spawned just by each other, and for some reason one of them is destroyed. But yeah, that's that from that mod. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see whatever you want to see on that channel, just let me know. I will play probably anything. Like, if you want some other mod showcased, like whatever it is it older mod or new, or it doesn't matter, I can showcase it. Also, I can play some minigames in some server. Like, just tell me what you want and I'll do my best to actually do that. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.